So guys, I want to talk about why we lift, or more specifically, our main reason for beginning lifting in the first place, because maybe those reasons have evolved somewhat since you began, as mine have, but certainly one of the main driving forces behind my decision to undertake this complete life overhaul of, this complete lifestyle change, training 5-6 times a week, spending money on subs, gym memberships, food, doing meal prep, spending time tracking macros, doing research, whatever. One of the main motivating factor behind my decision to completely alter my lifestyle in such a way to alter my physique was the ability to attract a higher caliber of female. Now, people seem to me like they're ashamed to admit that. I think it's a fucking good reason, because when you get down to it, I think it's pretty much the main motivating factor behind the vast majority of things we do as men. Why do you want to be rich? Yeah, if you come from extreme poverty or hardship, then initially it's to escape that, to live comfortably, to survive, because survival is your primal instinct. After that, what comes next? Reproduction. Immediately when I think about having a fuckload of money, I think I'm gonna have a sick pad, I'm gonna have a sick fucking car, and it's just gonna be like easy pickings. I'm just gonna be the fucking bachelor in town, and girls are just gonna come at me left, right and centre. I mean, that's probably not quite true, but that's certainly a motivating factor behind the desire to have a lot of money. And it's the same, the desire to have a good physique. You're still trying to improve your value as a whole, as a person. That's fine to admit. I think that is cool. It's a good reason to start lifting, and I don't think we should be. You hear a lot like, oh, I don't lift for girls because I don't give a fuck what people think of me. All right, well, if you don't give a fuck what people think about you, try going out without brushing your teeth, or don't, when like you're fucking. Why don't you just wear the same pair of pants every day and wait till they've got fucking holes in them, and then go out and then, just enjoy basically being a fucking virgin your whole life, because you don't care what people think about you because you're so fucking alpha. It's kind of bullshit, like a lot of fucking things. Anyway, as I say, I think it's a perfectly good reason to start lifting. I think the only problem is, to what extent are you going to put your life and soul into reaching the upper echelons of, the real highest standard of physique, if it's just for girls? If you're really into bodybuilding as a sport, you enjoy competing in men's physique, then that's great, pursue that by all means. If it's just for girls though, how much effort are you really going to put into it? Because I think once you're past the point, and I think we need to realise this, I think once you're past the point, it is diminished returns in terms of the females you're going to attract. I think having a good physique is a lot better. It will bode well for you in comparison to having a shit physique, an untrained physique. But once you're past athletic, you're past generally toned, not fat, you're basically in the upper 2%. You're basically fucking light years ahead of the average Joe. The average man is mediocre, and you are fucking way ahead of that if you've just got a bit of tone and you're not fat, basically. But once you start getting higher and higher, I don't think that the females that you appeal to, I don't think that kind of target market fucking broadens. I think it diminishes, because once you get further and further, you just become a niche, because not that many girls are actually into like bodybuilding physiques. Some are, yeah, ones that lift and shit, but that like I say, that's a niche. And you walk down the beach, if you're in good shape, you're in good shape. If you're in absolutely sickening shape, you're massive and you're shredded, you're not gonna get a fuckload more girls than this guy who's just in good shape, because A, it looks try hard, even though by that point you're probably doing it for the sport, for your own reasons and not just for girls. But girls will feel like it looks dead try hard, and you know it's too far. This is what they say. And so I think really it's if that is the sole reason for you lifting, then I think once you reach a point, you should just be maintaining. You shouldn't be busting your ass, putting ridiculous amounts of effort to get down and maintain 6% body fat. You shouldn't be running courses. You shouldn't be juicing and that, doing that kind of shit, just because you think you're gonna get a few more girls. Because it's fucking, you know, it's just the fitness fallacy that you get from being brainwashed by seeing these physiques on your newsfeed every day and thinking, fuck me, them proportions are on point. That's what I gotta get like, and you know, that's the ideal. But it's not, and I think that's where the kind of problem arises. People are brainwashed into thinking that, you know, this men's physique or bodybuilder physique is what's really gonna get them the most ass, and I don't think it is. I think if that was my sole reason for lifting, just to get girls, what I would do is get in decent shape and then maintain and put focus into other aspects of obviously becoming a well-rounded person, having more shit about me than just the gym. In summary, don't get fucking brainwashed. Don't be absolutely busting your ass, because it's really going to be diminished returns once you're in good shape. And finally, probably don't listen to Joe Delaney, because I don't get any girls anyway. Don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Could be all bullshit, but just my thoughts. Have a good day. Later.